Out of their minds. Crazy. When did women get like this though? And I ain't even heard it yet, but let's get into it. Let's get into it.
How old are you?
I'm about to be 25.
Do you have a
25? Hold on. We're gonna stop it right there. 25. Yeah, okay. Like 32. 25, I don't know.
You what?
No, I've never had a man because my bar is up here, and all I'm receiving these days is bare minimum.
Wait, you're 25.
All she's receiving. Shorty, that's a sign. That's a sign. That's where you at. You don't get that. That's where you at. Look at this build. This is a crazy build. This is a crazy build for 25. Crazy.
And you've never had a man? You've never been in a relationship?
Yeah. Now ask her, has she had sex? Has she had anybody else's meat in her mouth? Some mystery meat lately? Come on, man. Knock it off. You can't make this up.
I was plus size till I was 18.
But that was, what, 8 years ago?
Calm down.
Uh-oh, I take my words back. My bad.
Come close. I'm about to be 25. That's not that far away. But like when I got officially slimmer at 19, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a boyfriend. Everyone just wants to fuck. Guys like girls with no personality. I intimidate half of the people I try to entertain.
And nobody can handle it.
Have you been watching Love Island? I am Amaya, and I won't settle for less. If I'm not the book you should be reading, then don't motherfucking read it, bitch.
Okay, let me ask you
Take
then.
me as you take me.
Let me ask you.
Your cup and see, then don't fucking drink it, bitch.
What would you bring to a man's life besides looks?
No, and this is the number one thing that people should hear. I can offer myself everything. When I want a man, I need you to be adding to my life because I could sit in my room by myself
What would you
and
add to
enjoy
his
my
life?
That's not I am the prize, my guy. And
I'll wait.
I feel like no, hold on, and I feel like I'm not trying to add to anybody's life. I'm a woman. I'm not seeking a man. I'm not seeking that. If a guy is coming into my space and he wants to be with me, I need you to be adding to my life because if you're not, I enjoy sitting alone by myself, talking to myself, being alone with myself, and I enjoy it and I love it.
Usually men don't bring people.
Okay, so let's unpack some things here. You know, I did make that comment about that 25 and her figure and that type of build she got, which is still, you know, it's not nothing major, right? It seems like average. That's all I'm saying. Average, right? You won't get that, but she thinking she needs somebody up here, and then she's saying this dude right here, this up here, when all she's been getting is down here. He needs to add value to her life, right? He needs to add value to her life. And then the next thing she goes in and say, they just want to F. I mean, of course they do. You're 20, 25. Of course they do. 20 to 20, they don't normally come out the gate trying to get married instantly and not like, yo, so that's the problem. Then she says she's the prize. When he asks, what are you going to bring to it? I'm the prize. But like, what am I getting? What am I getting here? And then she said, Amaya
at 19, I was
and maybe she's like this because she was big, overweight. She finally slimmed down. At 19, she's only had 6 years in this new build. You feel me? And that's tough because her head is big now. She is like, I was so ugly and big and all this stuff. Now I'm decent, approachable, and this, that, and people want. Now she's like feeling entitled. It's like, shorty, everybody with that type of build, ages from 12 to 19, when they had that, they was getting tried up. You're new to this. You're finally getting tried up, and you don't know how to act. You got a big head, and you are not realizing that time is not on your side. Time is not on your side. So all this, I don't need a man. She's so far behind. I'm telling you, this is the type of woman right here that will be single for a long time. Not forever, but a long time, because it's going to take a while for reality to hit. You know, when we are young, we think we know it all. We be wrong as ever. And this is another example. She will be wrong. At 25, shorty, this is the time you need to be thinking about finding the right man. And I applaud her for having her standards, because I don't know what this is and I don't know what that is. I don't know where she's at. I don't know who the men. I'm just saying, from outside looking in, a lot of the women at that age now, they all want they got a specific type that they want. They don't even know if that type is what they need. They might get this guy and he might be just the scumbag of the earth. He might add the value, but he's the biggest liar, manipulator, gaslighter, not. And then it's gonna take trial and error. And she's saying, I ain't even had a boyfriend ever, so you're not even getting started. You ain't had a boyfriend ever. I ain't trying to be the first one. That means nobody wanted you. Nobody wanted you when you was through elementary, middle school, high. Nobody wanted you. You got out of school, then lost the weight and finally slimmed down. And now you out here, now you getting approached and you feel like you hot. Like, no, I'm telling you, you will get humbled in this world and in these streets. As men, when men ain't got the money and you approaching these girls and they see you ain't got no house, you ain't got no, they like, come on, man. They probably looking at you like, bro, get on your purpose, bro. Purpose first, man. Come on, man. Go get on your purpose. Figure out what you need to do to earn you some money, man. Because, yeah. Oh, Mingo, what up? Shout out. Mango, I don't know what that is, but yeah, you got to think, man. The delusion to be able to go from this to this at 19. So you didn't see when you was in middle school, and if you was like this, you would have been able to get some experience in. You know, mom, dad, anybody could have helped you, but now you 19. You think you know it all now. You know how 19, you think you know it all. You can't tell nobody nothing at 19 years old, dog. So now here you are out in these streets and you thinking you got time, 25, he got to bring something to me. Let's listen to more because she going to piss me off.
Everyone just wants to fuck. Guys like girls with no personality. I intimidate half of the people I try to entertain.
I intimidate half the people. Now, when you say half the people, listen, these are the people who are trying to, possibly marry, recreate life with. These are the people, and you're like, you're something's wrong there. But still to this day, she don't think she's the problem. If you're intimidating people, you're intimidating people who have been on the scene and they're like, hold up, whoa, this ain't what I'm looking for. Like, listen, and then half the people are saying that. Half the people. And then again, you got to look at the accountability. You're the one choosing these people to try to entertain them, in which all you're doing is making them intimidated. So there's some type of accountability got to go to who you are picking. And it's obvious you don't know your type. You don't know your type.
And nobody can handle it.
Have you been watching?
Look at her. Nobody can handle it. And she's nothing like her. But because she hangs out with her, she'll do the little stuff she'll do. This is the friend cutting off. You trying to holler at this one out late at night. This is the one pulling up like, we bad, girl. We ain't doing this. What are you bringing it? Like, this is the one. This is like, you got to look at your boy and be like, bruh, please do me a favor, bruh. Try to just entertain this girl or something. Let her talk crazy to you, bro. Just let her go. Just try to entertain her. I'll try to get this number real quick.
Love Island, I am Amaya, and I won't.
And let me tell you something about Amaya, right? Amaya was unmatchable on Love Island. She couldn't find love to save her life. And then the dude, I think the bombshell, he said, hold on. Amaya's the most popular one here or something like that. Amaya Papaya, she popping like that. If I get with her, I'm going to win and we'll split the money. This is like love. Come on, man. Everybody, because Amaya was over emotional. She was kind of aggressive. She was extremely like trying to touch on she just played the role too instantly. Like, oh, I'm paired with you. Oh, come on, babe. This, that. Like, it rubbed people the wrong way. Then she always cried over emotional. And I like Amaya, but I'm saying it was so hard for Amaya to find her other partner that even though where it looked like, okay, this might possibly could work. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I'm happy for her, but I'm just saying that's not somebody I would be like, oh, I am Amaya on Love. I like, don't, you don't want to throw that out there. It's cool to be a fan, but she's taking somebody else's identity. You know how people say, oh, I'm a Taurus, so this is how Tauruses act. Therefore, that explains my bad behavior and why I can get away with it. Also, why you can't blame me because that's how I'm built. Because that's the time I was born. Now people, horoscopes might work for some people. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just saying we can't always put the blame like, oh, I cheated on you, a raging whore, and you just like, oh, I'm a what's another one? I don't even know. I'm a Sag. Like, what? I'm a Sag. I'll be like, all right, baby, we're down. Nah, I ain't got no money. I can't be no millionaire, baby. I can't be loyal. I'm a Cancer. I can't be loyal to you, baby. What are we talking about here? You feel me? I can't have a job, baby. I'm a Cancer. I can't protect you. I'm a Sag. I'm a Capricorn. It's Cap. I'm a Cap. Come on. The expectations you have for me as a man, I deter those responsibilities and those assumptions because of my horoscope. I am a Pisces. It's crazy.
And I won't settle for less. If I'm not...
She just told you she's not going to settle for less. Red flag right there. Because the thing about settling for less is if you settling for less, that means it makes sense. Something makes sense to where you be like, okay, you know what? You ever seen Whammy? The goal is to win $1 million, but if you looking at 300 and you like, hey, bruh, you can press your luck or you can walk away with 300 now. You see what I'm saying? I'm settling. You know what? I'm settling. You know what? It might be $1 million in that thing, but if it's 0 and I'm going to leave it, you know what? Give me the 300. Now, if it was 50, of course not. Keep going. 150, but nah, let's keep going. 3, 4, and then people just keep going. And then what happened? No deal. You're done. Now, it's oh my gosh. Deal or no deal. If the players were the women, right? Just like in that situation, if they had that chance, they just keep trying to level up, and then they like, hey, we got this deal for you, $630,000, right now, take it. And then they lose the wrong briefcase, and guess what? We're gonna offer you $78,000, take it or leave it. They settled in, don't they? And they live they play the rest of the game with regret, thinking, damn, I was too greedy. I'm telling you.
If I'm not the book you should be reading, then don't motherfucking read it, bitch.
Okay, let me ask you that.
In the streets, talking like this. Very real ladylike.
Take me as you take me.
Let me ask you.
Take me as you take me. Knock it off. Look, I can't even listen to this girl no more. Crazy. Ruffle Feathers TV. Am I tripping? Or is this a scally? This little scallywag is off the radar, off the walls, just bad all around like Shorty.
What the fuck?
Y'all let me know, man. Ruffle Feathers TV.